Yo, good morning, Squani. You are, in fact, first today. At least I think you are. How's it going, man? Good morning to you, too, my man. I didn't get quite as much sleep as I wanted last night, if I'm honest. But that's okay, we'll work with what we got. I realized I forgot something. It's okay, we can fix this. Everything's pretty chill right now. That's good. Aside from my little lack of sleep, I am actually quite well. I was not expecting to go to round 1 2 weekends in a row, but I found myself there again yesterday and had a great time. And round 1 is kind of like my home. Round 1 is kind of like my home away from home. You know, if I could be there. You know, if I could be there like multiple times a week, I totally would. Yo, what's up, Storm, Freaky, and Canelli? How are you guys doing? I did, in fact, get a mop chop. Or as one of my ex-coworkers used to say, you got your ears lowered. But yes, I did get a new hair. Woke up at 7:28 a.m. What's up, Toasty Gamer, first of all? And do you normally wake up at 7:28 a.m.? I'm not so sure. What's up, Wajawu? How's it going, man? What is the proper way to pronounce your name, by the way? I remember you saying that I did it wrong earlier. I want to make sure I get it right. What's up, Nanad? Indeed. Indeed, it is a new hair. They took my old one away and I bought a new one. First try cuddle skip is a good sign, Storm. Today will be a good day. It'll probably be a good day anyway. But getting cuddle skip definitely helps. No, you don't actually wake up at 7:28 a.m. Oh, man. There we go. What am I doing? That's okay. Well, let me ask you this then. What time do you normally wake up, Toasty? Yo, nice, Freaky. I'm glad you're not bored anymore. That is awesome. What's up, Shadow? Thank you for the good luck. Basically, treat each W like a V. Uh-oh. W like a V and read the J like a Y. So it's Voyovu? Is that it? Sometimes in English, Voyovu. I'm sorry, this is gonna be really hard to get used to. Like OW sounds are pronounced ow instead of like O. Like sometimes you do say an ah instead of an O. It's one of like the weird quirks about English. You attempted Crash 200%. How did it go, Freaky? Oh wow, that's way early, Toasty. I'm so sorry, man. What's up, Ecolas? As well, how are you doing? Iced coffee, indeed. You know me very well, Canelli. Iced coffee all day, every day. Yo, what's going on, Coco? How are you doing? Sometimes I just do pronounce things weirdly. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I just do. Oh, I see. It took you 3 hours. I mean, that's not bad. Especially if you're not doing slide spinning or anything. And if you're a bit rusty. That's really not bad at all. Portuguese is complicated. As somebody who knows nothing about Portuguese, I would be inclined to agree. What's up, Neko Kitty? Coming out the bushes with the smug Coco laugh from Crash Bash. How's it going? But you're not Canadian. Indeed, I am not. But I do know some Canadians, and I've observed them talking, so I don't know if that counts. But yes, language can be very complicated, no matter how you slice it. It just is that way sometimes. Oh, German certainly looks complicated when you have words that are like 24 characters long. It's crazy. I've noticed the same is true about Japanese, Toasty. Like, your inflection and the way you say things can make two identical words mean something totally different. Like, you have to be really careful with how you say things. Which, you are in general. Like, just generally speaking, how you say things is important. But, oh, jeez. Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to get its hitbox. But, like, how you say things is actually really important in Japanese, because you can actually, like, really, really offend somebody if you don't do it correctly. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Watch is a very good example. Uh-oh, we just got nuded. What's up, Swag? How's it going, man? And thank you for the early morning pingu. I appreciate it. Oh shit, there we go. If you think Portuguese is complicated, you should try to learn Hungarian. I feel like me learning any language would be a disaster right now. Is it really not, Coco? I thought that, like, the inflection or the way you say things, like, does matter. Like, it can imply that you're, like, angry or pissed off or, you know, like, trilling your tongue, for example, is, like, is not a good thing to hear in Japanese. Yeah, Omar hooked me up with a Doraemon emoji that's adorable. I had to add it to the channel. Oh, I'm sure it would, Freaky. No doubt. Those are all, like, totally different things, Fuyowu. Fuyowu. God damn. It's gonna be really hard to say your name. I told you. Yo, thank you, Swag. I appreciate it. I'm glad you got a haircut too, man. That's awesome. New hair is definitely a feels good, man, type of feeling. I sound kind of lit. Well, the thing was, I actually went to round 1 again yesterday, and if you've ever been to a really large arcade with a lot of music games and so on, it's really loud. So you basically have to, like, yell at each other to talk. So basically, talking in a raised voice the entire day has probably made it sound a little raspy. Like, I feel okay, Like, I don't think my voice is gonna die or anything. but it might sound like a little hoarse than it normally would. Oh, get down there. Yo, Evil, what's going on, dude? And thank you for the good luck, by the way. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just my voice. It's my voice. I'm running like on a minor sleep deficit because I slept like about 6 hours last night. But overall, we're mostly good. So we'll see what happens. Guess we got a 2-3-4 today. In Crash 2. Hey, at one point in time, I had a 2.5-hour Crash 2 100% time. There's no shame in that. Was that is that one of your first runs, Evil? Sounds good, Freaky. Let me know what you got to eat. It's a showcase of Polish pronunciation. Fair enough. I'm getting a crash course in Polish pronunciation right now. Yeah, my first run had some of those as well. It's very normal, and sometimes the disasters... Oh, jeez. Sometimes the disasters will keep happening. Even when you get better at the game. So don't even worry about it. Are you asking me if I'm going to speedrun Resident Evil 2, or are you going to run some Resident Evil 2, Toasty? Yo, what's going on, Magico? Thanks for the good luck. How are you on this lazy Sunday? Any percent of which game, Swag? Oh, jeez. I actually don't know if, excuse me. I actually don't know really, like, how much English is spoken in Japan. I would feel like in some of the touristy areas it's more common than others, but otherwise, like, I feel like in some areas you're just, like, hung out to dry if you can't speak Japanese. Oh, you're asking me? Well, given that I've never done a run of Resident Evil 2, I don't think so, Toasty Gamer. I know, sliding under the crystal, man. It's great. Oh, it's Crash 2. Gotcha. Don't worry about it, Swag. Like, early runs especially are just not going to go well. And everybody starts from the bottom. So, at one point in time, even the very best runners had very first speedruns that were just disasters. You didn't see it, but it definitely happened. Myself included. Gonna eat now? Sounds good, Swag. Hope you have a very awesome meal. You could glitch and spaced out bonus level? What glitch do you mean? Okay, that's what I thought, Coco, but I wasn't sure. You didn't keep the gem route gem if you exit the level. If you exit the level normally, it should be fine. But if you just, like, go to the warp room, then you won't get to keep the item. Oh yeah, you have to pronounce it with, like, with a Japanese accent, or else they're not gonna get it. That would make sense. Oh. That's annoying. I just did a really badly timed NSJ and missed out on third mask form. I thought I could recover, but I don't have double jump yet, of course. That's okay. Yeah, Nenad's story is also pretty typical, where like your first run is usually like really crappy, and then afterward you actually start to get the hang of it. Yes, that is correct. The fastest movement in in Wrath of Cortex is typically just sliding all over the place. It's literally just sliding all over the place. Yo, what's up, Sethel Dozer? And thank you. I agree, the cut is pretty clean. How's it going, man? And what's up, Emiliano? How are you as well? Alright, sounds good, Toasty Gamer. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you have a good one. Oh. I wanted at least one mask. I wanted at least one mask, but that's okay. You got something to eat, but you don't know what it's called. Well, how would you describe it? Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're sad, Zero. Hopefully we can help you out with that here. I'm doing pretty well. A little tired. So I didn't get quite enough sleep last night, but that's okay. We'll work with what we got. Don't forget about Seishun 18. Wait, what is Seishun 18? As somebody who also wants to go to Japan at some point, I gotta start keeping track of all the stuff to go and see. Lots of real ramen, Neko Kitty. Not stovetop ramen. The ironically named top ramen that you can buy in grocery stores. Alrighty. Creamy cheese and like a croissant with corn. I really don't know how to call it. A croissant? Croissant with corn. That's where I'm like getting a little confused. I really don't know. Aw, damn it. I totally just forgot to wait. Yo, Slavanis, what's up, man? Oh yeah, I'm very aware of that, Coco. A couple of my friends who have traveled there for extended periods of time. It can be cheap. Like, you can do it cheaply, but it is also very easy to spend money as well. Yo, Road King, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Oh, it's okay, Emiliano. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of people that deal with that sort of thing. So, certainly nothing to feel bad about. What's going on, Nemo? No, I have done Bash on Sundays in the past, but today I'm definitely feeling the itch to continue the 105 grind. I got pretty excuse me. I got like pretty motivated after Friday. So I had some pretty close runs, and they definitely got a fire burning. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm a little bit down on sleep, so I'm not expecting anything. But we got really close on Friday on a couple runs to PBing, so I kind of wanted to keep going with this. Be careful with using Benadryl super often, Slavonus. I would feel like you should. I would feel like it's better to consult a doctor and see if there's something else you can do as well. When Tiny goes wrong in Crash 2. Deal with it. Exactly, Storm. Exactly. For Europeans, food is expensive in Japan, but for Americans, it's fine. Is that because food is normally, like, really cheap in Europe? Okay, let's remember to get this mask box this time. We've forgotten it in the past. Well, presumably, you know, sometimes meds are not for everybody, or like, you know, it might take a while to find what what works for you. Some people are able to manage it on their own, like, really well, too. So, as long as you're able to make it work, I don't see anything wrong with that, Road King. Oh, really? That nitro box, I feel like that hitbox usually hasn't been a problem. Like, if I go around the side, it's normally fine. But I got kind of wrecked there. Jeez. I mean, melatonin does help with sleep. That is a good point. Actually, I might have been able to reroute. I just thought of it. What I could do is I could do the Tomb Time Crystal, get the backup mask to get third mask form, and if I can hold that second mask, then I could get third mask form in this level too. But I would have to skip, like, all of my splits for Warp 2. And I didn't think about it until it was too late. Oh, come on. You butt. Once the Turtles in Time speedruns. See, doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles speedruns is dangerous because I already think about pizza a lot. And I feel like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would make it worse. Yeah, I've heard that too, Evil, that, like, fruit is very expensive. Pizza is expensive too, speaking of which. The ingredients are just not nearly as common. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know if I need some advice for traveling abroad. We'll see, though. It's probably not going to be for a little while. How does he spin and hang on at the same time? The world may never know. Return home. I don't ask questions. I don't ask questions. I'm just very glad that Crash can do what he does. I'm definitely not going to argue with it. Crash Boom Bang speedruns? See, to speedrun, you have to actually be playing a video game. You actually have to be playing a video game, Storm. Yeah, you definitely don't need it in Japan. Like, there's definitely a lot better food to focus on that's, like, more unique to the area. Does that make sense? Crash will do what he's got to do, and he'll do anything it takes to get it. When is 105 all cutscenes? The cutscenes add so much value into this game, of course. The plot line is very important to you. I don't know about you guys. The plot line seems very important to me. Exactly, Nemo. Exactly, they just plant the thought inside your head and there's nothing you can do about it. 105 all plat? I mean, you could do that, but I don't really think I would do it, honestly. Saboom is an absolute madman for doing 105 runs beating all dev times. Like, that's actually really crazy. He is an all-star for for doing that. Tokyo to Sapporo could be 5,000 yen round trip. Wow, that's actually nothing. If you think about it. Like, I think if I was gonna go to Japan, like, I would probably, I mean, obviously fly there, but I feel like I would get, like, some kind of rail pass to be able to go back and forth, because I would love to go to, like, I would definitely love to go visit, like, Osaka, and a few other regions that would be accessible by bullet train. And one of my friends, actually, when he was in Japan not too long ago, he was in Tokyo, but his friend asked him to go get lunch, who was in Osaka. I wasn't sure if he was in the area, but he had a bullet train pass, so he goes, okay. He calls like, hey, do you want to do lunch? He's like, yeah, I'll be there in 2.5 hours. So he just gets on a bullet train that morning and then goes to Osaka for lunch. You just can't do that in the United States. Like, you just can't do that. But you can in Japan. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003. Are you talking about a TV series from 2003 or something different? Yeah, if people living in Japan could get the rail pass, that would be busted. I feel like they would probably lose money like hand over fist. Some, like, it depends. Like, if you're talking about, like, subways or, like, you know, during rush hours, like rush hour subways or buses, then maybe. But, you know, otherwise, I feel like it would be much less crowded. There was talk of one in Texas. What? Dude, I don't even know what I hit there. Have I played Undertale? I have not. I do want to, though. It looks really cool. But no, I have not played Undertale just yet. Bought it. Oh, you bought it yesterday and beat it. Nice. I'm glad you had a good time with it. I think I will, too. Just gotta get around to it. Yo, what's up, Riley? How's it going? I'm back now for some closure. Wait, closure for what? That's kind of cool, though. Like, fast trains are always, like, really interesting to me because, like, everywhere else in the world has them except the US. But I think part of that reason is because the infrastructure would be astronomically expensive, and people already fly everywhere, so it just doesn't make that much sense. Yo, what's going on, Thixilus? How's it going? Undertale, but you play as Coco instead. Yo, imagine that, and that if you had a taunt command so she could laugh just like in Crash Bash. What's up, Apocalypse Pony, as well? How are you doing? Oh, I see. I wasn't sure if it was a TV series or if you were referring to a video game. They match up directly with the Sephiroth Tree of Life. Interesting. Oh, shit. I didn't think the relics meant anything more than just themselves, but that's really cool, actually. Yo, Ryan is cool. What's up, man? How goes things? Having to watch on low res? Aww. Not sure which pixel to look at. Pick a pixel, any pixel. Hopefully your video will become less pixelated as the day goes on. I'm feeling pretty good, Ryan is cool. I'm a little bit down on sleep, so my body has been better. but my mind is well, and that's what matters. Well, I'm glad nothing is up. That seems like a good thing. Well, Naughty Dog is pretty clever, especially with their object names and with the puns in each level. Like they're definitely intellectuals. Oh, it's okay, Ryan is cool. It happens sometimes. I am drinking iced coffee, Storm. I have no idea if I actually got that checkpoint. Thanks for SFX runs. You're welcome, man. I actually do turn off the sound effects and no item glitch because my time in that game is low enough to where I feel like it's relevant. But for now in 105, I'll play with sound effects on until I get a lower time. And then maybe I'll turn them off. Like maybe if I get around like the 2 hours 20 level, maybe I'll turn them off. But for now, they will stay on. That's one of the things I do like about these games the most, is that they have some sort of cleverness to them. Like you can tell the creators, you know, were very thoughtful. Could you possibly get in touch with your old high priest, Riley? And let us know for sure. There are photos of Amun-Ra that look exactly like Entropy. I love how we're like finding all of these connections to the design of like the characters and some of the icons in the game. I wonder if that was intentional. Get thrashed, mate. Get thrashed, Doinkadill. Yep, turning off the sound effects is faster to auto-skip the cutscenes. At some point, I'm probably going to turn off the sound effects as my time improves, because free 1 minute time save. But for now, I do prefer to have the sound effects on, like it just feels better. So for now, I'll keep them on, but at some point they may go away. Yo, Elford, thanks for the good luck, and what's up, Dr. V, as well? You can jump over the crystals? Yes, with the help of the glitch high jump, you can, in fact, cheese the Dingodile fight quite easily. May he never trouble you again. Cool. Sub 230 SFX go away? Nah. I think if I was going for like a 220, like a sub 220, I might turn them off. Definitely not necessary for sub 230. That felt like a really good relic segment. And indeed it was. With that barely best seg. Send me that link in a whisper, Return Home, so I can check it out after the stream, if you don't mind. Yo, what's up, S. Gabbit? Thank you, by the way. I appreciate it. New hair definitely feels good, man. It's hard to feel bad when you got a fresh haircut. What's up, New, as well? How's it going? And thank you for the good luck. May the Kappa Pride Splits may the Kappa Pride Splits keep rolling in. Yo, what if though for Parappa the Rapper it was faster to turn the sound effects off? Or like some other kind of rhythm game. That would be so savage. And thank you as well, Alfred. I appreciate it. Oops. There we go. It's got way too many auto-scrollers. There's few, like, there's... No! Oh, that sucks. I didn't get an NSJ, I just got, like, a stutter jump or something. That sucks. That's a little annoying. Not gonna lie. First oops of the stream. It probably won't be the last. What's up, Drago? And what's up, Whip? 105 is like as I've learned it, it's become like a lot. Like it was really intimidating at first. Wow. It was really intimidating for me at first, but like with any speedrun category, once you get to know it a little better, it becomes much less scary. Ooh. What is happening? I feel like I should have known better for something like that to happen. I don't know what it is about that jump. There we go. That carpet cycle was a little bit better. Yeah, in short, that's how you speedrun. But no, there is more to it than just getting good. How to get good is sometimes less clear. And thank you for that information, Whip. I'm glad I know that now. Okay, so that high time was a little disappointing, but that's okay. Oh, I see what you mean. I guess it's like not really something you can control, so that's why like I guess for me I don't really mind it when you have like the mixture of levels and different types of levels. But I can understand that like if you had other platforming levels, it might be better. The polar levels are actually kind of fun in their own way. Like, once you know them and you get, like, muscle memory down, it's kind of like a break. Like, it's kind of like a nice break from the very intense nature of a lot of other platforming levels. Little by little, we're bringing it down. Slavonus. Little by little. The plane levels in 105... And 105 in particular used to be kind of scary for me, but now that I've learned a route for each level, it's actually like really not so bad at all. Like once you're able to have a recipe and basically do the same thing every time, then the levels become much easier. They're still a little scary, but they are much better than they were before. I fell asleep watching a Shovel Knight any percent tutorial. It's time to test the theory to see if you can actually learn stuff in your sleep. No, that's how you speedrun that's how you speedrun Crash Bash Storm. It's always hard to say. Like, you can't really expect to get a time at any point. Like, you can get closer and closer, and like now I've definitely gotten closer and closer over the past few days of running the category. But you know, you don't really know what's gonna happen. Like, you don't know when you're gonna mess something up, like what just happened in high time. It's really hard to tell. Ah, I didn't do that right. Sometimes you don't, though, Whip. Sometimes RNG just answers you. Sometimes he doesn't, but sometimes he does. Oh yeah, absolutely. Fuyovu. Like, I am definitely in a position to get a sub 230. Like, it's possible that with a really clean run, like, I could do a 2-hour... I could get, like, a 225, potentially. But there's just so much room for, like, easy mistakes to make in this category. There's a lot of, like, really hard parts of it. So, it's easier said than done. Yo, what's up, Z-Rain? Senna and Emmy, how you guys doing? Hey, what's up, Teets? You're dead. That's not good. I did not get as much sleep last night as I would have liked either, so I kind of feel you there. But we're okay. We will soldier on regardless. Don't get wrecked by Tiny, exactly. No, you are not late at all, Senna. You are good. The water levels are I actually think are fine. Like, I used to find them kind of tedious back in the day, but I actually find them fine. It's kind of like one of those break levels that I mentioned earlier, where, like, it's not really a break, you know, because you're still speedrunning, but at the same time... Oh, no! I should have waited. I should have waited, so that way I could do the backup strat. But I wanted to try it, because if I did make it, then I would be a hero. And who doesn't want to be a hero? Yeah, high time 1 cycle is pretty tight, generally speaking. I don't know if I would have been able to make that early carpet. Like, if I can make early carpet, then we're, like, doing really good. But it's very hard. How can the split be gold if you have plus time? I'm not losing 10 seconds on that particular level. I am 10 seconds behind my PB overall. So the comparison that you see there is actually compared to overall rather than just that individual level. Nice. Alright, well, at least we got it the second time. I'm okay with that. But we got high time 1 cycle, like, first try last time, so it's gonna be tough to improve upon this unless I, like, have a godlike 1 cycle. Almost forgot my Twitch information. I think it would be impossible for me to forget. I'm on it basically, like, all day, every day. That's how it works. I'm doing pretty well. My mind is definitely doing well. And thank you for the good luck as well. I'm lacking sleep a bit. But that's okay. We'll do the best we can. Yo, Tet, thanks for the good luck, man. And congrats. I saw you got your 222 not too long ago in this category. All day, day. And yes, I did get that mop chop. That young Mop Chop, though. Yeah, that is a good point, Emmy. If you're getting best eggs, you're definitely going faster. You may not get best eggs all the time, but getting best eggs just shows that you are learning, you are getting a little faster. You know, something's getting better. Even amongst the mistakes. Nice. Thank you. I was definitely, like, yesterday I was a little bit concerned that, like, maybe it didn't come out as good as I wanted it. But I think it looks, I think I'm growing up. Not growing up to it. I'm, like, kind of, it's growing on me. It's, like, a little bit shorter on top than I normally do. Like, normally I have it a little bit longer on the top. But it still looks mighty fine. Yo, what's going on, Vanny? Thanks for the good luck, man. Oh, it's totally fine, Senna. There is no such thing as a dumb question here. That too, Vanny. My hair is, in fact, growing on me. What's up, Rantons? And thank you as well. I do appreciate it. How's it going? That too, Neko Kitty. We are all, in fact, getting older. Whether you like it or not. What's up, Burkle? How is the game Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex? I think it's totally fine. Like, it's not a like amazing game like the original trilogy is, but I think it is a fun game, honestly. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
I was gonna hold my nose, but then hot cocoa loaded. Oh, jeez, that was really bad. Indeed. 1 second is 1 second. That's 1 second that we now no longer have to deal with. It's a small game, but it is a game nonetheless. The Wrath of Vehicles. Exactly. I just get more cute every day. Yo, same, actually. Hell yeah to aging like fine wine. That quote out of context is just like, what? But holding your nose does in fact help when it comes to Squidward impersonations. I wonder if the voice actor actually did that, where like they were just holding their nose the entire time. It wouldn't surprise me. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Ooh, hello. Yo, Cole Chris, what's up, man? And thank you for the compliment, I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are digging the new do. Aw, damn it. I'm doing quite well. I am a little down on sleep, but that's okay. It's nothing we haven't dealt with before. We'll do our best. Maybe the voice actor had no nose. Isn't part of the voice, though, because of the nose canal itself? I might be reading too much into this. Oh, God. That's really scary. Not gonna lie, I clenched a little bit just then. Yo, Patrick, what's up, man? Thank you for the good luck as well, I appreciate it. Where are these mines gonna be? There we go. But yeah, I think you like have to have a nose for the voice to sound like that. Well, not much on a Sunday is a good thing. Okay, now what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do to reconcile this? Perfect. We do exactly that. Alright, so not the smoothest one cycle, but it is a one cycle, nonetheless. Yeah, a little down on sleep, but otherwise feeling well. I've had runs like that before as well, Evil, where like the levels where you expect things to go wrong doesn't, but then like you have problems in like I was gonna say like you have problems in like Crash Crush or just like other weird things that happen. Exactly, dying at the end of the one cycle is the alternative, so I will definitely take this scenario over that. Yeah, there's no 1 second time save this time, but that's okay. There is a bunch of time to save towards the end of the run. My Warp 3 is actually really hard to run against because I got High Time, Hot Cocoa, and Ski Crazed first try in my previous run. So like missing any of those makes the run look a lot worse than it is. But I have like 3 minutes in Sphinxinator to save, which is pretty like it's pretty clear that you can get it as long as the level goes well. There's like a minute 40 in Tomb Waiter, and I'm not sure my best seg for that level is that good either. So like I might be able to save more time on top of that. There's like over 30 seconds in Flaming Passion. There's a minute 40 in Rings of Power. So, you know, even if our run is like several minutes behind, it's still very much live. Maybe not if it's several minutes behind after Rings of Power. But you know what I mean. Also, I totally forgot to do any percent strats first, but that's okay. Had to be creative and go underneath that car. Had a 16-minute spaced out split. Oh no. Yeah, spaced out can be pretty tricky. Lately, I've traded spaced out being my kryptonite for piston it away. I don't know why, but one day it just switched. Like all of a sudden I got comfy with spaced out, and then piston it away became uncomfy. It's always difficult in these bike levels when you're coming up on like a speed pad followed by a ramp, but there's an AI car right in front of you, because if you like hit the back of it, then you just lose that entire jump. And if you're jumping over a pit and you fall into it, it's a disaster. So sometimes you gotta be creative with like, it's like a dance between how fast do you need to go versus, you know, how much you're gonna make concessions to, you're gonna make concessions to like not hitting the guy in front of you and screwing up your race in general. Orange asphalt, that happens all the time with the double ramps that are right next to each other. It's okay though. So far so good here. Yo, I would totally go to Dingo's Diner and try their French toast. And try their French toast. That sounds delicious right now, actually. I haven't had French toast in a long time. I feel like the next time I like go out to breakfast, I have to get French toast. It just has to happen. Nice. Oh yeah, I've embedded in the bonus before, which is like, you're basically at the end of the level, so you gotta do it all over again. You know, I've, you know, died repeatedly in the 5-gem route. It just happens sometimes. That plat, though, is a good point about chicken and waffles, though. I remember the days where we go to my friend's game store, spend the day there, play arcade games, hang out, and then late at night, after the store closed, we would go to IHOP and play Mario Kart 7 with like 7 or 8 3DSs, and then eat chicken and waffles. Definitely some fond memories there. Diner does the inspiration for Life is Strange. Where in Oregon is it? Because when I move out to Seattle, I might want to go check it out. Because presumably, we'll probably go to Portland at some point. So if it's around Portland, we definitely should go check it out. Alright, so Ski Crazed is going to be a bit of a gatekeeper. Hopefully it goes well, and we don't get waved. Hopefully we don't get waved out of a 1 cycle. Tillamook. I have no idea where that is in the state of Oregon. Hopefully it's around Portland. But we'll see. Okay. I wanted to slow down a little bit and make sure that we hit that 3-second time crate, because sometimes with the wave cycles, if there's a low wave, then like you'll just go underneath the water. Maybe it's not because of the waves, but for sometimes you'll just go underneath the water after landing from that ramp. It's close to the coast? Well, that's nice at least. I would definitely love to do like a West Coast like coastal drive at some point. I've heard it's like one of the best drives like in the country. Okay, good. I'm glad we got those two boxes. Sometimes they can be kind of a pain if you don't line yourself up correctly. Oh no. There we go. At least we got it that particular try. We should still be okay. I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I didn't press the gas. Okay. Not the best 1 cycle, but it is a 1 cycle nonetheless. We've got ourselves a run, guys. We have got ourselves a decent run here. Oh, it's just a mirror image of the real-life town. That's pretty cool. I haven't actually played through Life is Strange, but it's always like interesting to check out like real life places that are like very much that are very much like their real life their game counterparts. I have no idea what happened there. I just like went way off. No idea where I was going. That's okay, though. It's okay, though. It's just a really short split. It looks worse than it is. Get 1 cycled, mate. Okay, so another time save potential is in this level because I have 1.5 minutes to save between this split and the one immediately afterwards. So hopefully we can get it. That being said, it is totally fine to not have any real-life inspiration, though. Crash Bandicoot doesn't have very much of that. It must be said, but it's still pretty great. Alright, sounds good with, Voyovu. I'm gonna struggle to say your name correctly for a little bit, because I'm so used to saying it wrong. But thank you for the good luck, man. I hope you have a good day. Oh, jeez. If I fell, that would have been so sad. Anime definitely, like, feels realistic in that way. Like, it always feels, like, kind of authentic with the way they represent certain areas. Alright, sounds good, Thixless. I hope you enjoy your cleaning, even though it doesn't sound like you're too big a fan of it. And thank you for the good luck, I appreciate it. Well, that's time save number 1. So that's good news. It'll be nice when I'm done. That's true. Cleaning is one of those things that, you know, you definitely appreciate more after the fact. But we'll see you later, and I hope you have a good day. Like, Initial D, actually, the, like, Akina Pass, it's not called Akina Pass in Japan, but it is based off of a mountain pass that it does exist. And I, for one, would really love to find some way to, like, rent a Skyline or something and just, like, tear it up. I'd love to just go ham on, like, the real-life Akina Pass. Yo, Jamie, what's going on, man? I did. I ordered some new hair, and it was installed... And it was installed yesterday, in fact. There we go. I feel like there's got to be a better way... I feel like there's got to be, like, a better way to move through, like, this part of the level. It always feels, like, really awkward to me. But for all intents and purposes... yes, I did get a haircut. Low Flying Goat, thank you for the host, by the way. I do appreciate it, man. Did I say ghost or goat? I don't actually remember. Oh. You butt. Do 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 do. Oops. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm not worried at all. I think the haircut definitely came out fine. Yeah, buddy. That was actually a really good double gem segment. I think that was like a 10-second gold. Nope, we got all the boxes. What's up, Note Swift, by the way? I appreciate you guys looking out for me. Thankfully we did get all the boxes. That would suck, though. Okay, cool. For some reason, I thought I might have said ghost. Sometimes I do that. Like, I'll have Freudian slips where, like, I'll be speaking, and I'll know what I want to say, and then I'll be reading something in chat, and then I'll start, like, mixing up the words, because what I'm reading is different than what I'm saying, so they kind of get mushed together. It happens sometimes. Yo, what's up, random dude? How's it going, man? You feel colon O. Interesting. I hope it's a good kind of colon O. I feel like that's something everybody struggles with at some point, though. I don't mind as long as it's funny. Yo, Jungle Man Boom. That's a name I haven't seen in a very long time. How's it going, man? How did it go? Well, I am no longer at that job anymore. But I'm gonna be moving to Seattle this summer, so I was gonna be leaving anyway. But yeah, the job itself kind of soured after a little while, and I definitely needed to leave it regardless. So it was kind of a combination of like, well, I'm moving anyway. Oh, geez. I'm gonna be moving anyway, and I really, really don't like it there. So it was definitely time to go. But that's okay. Sometimes it's the game's fault that I can't speak right. It is definitely hard to balance. Oh, I totally forgot where I was. It is hard to balance sometimes, like speedrunning and chatting and all that. Like, it's definitely a lot on your mind. But I really like it in general, and I will definitely take that challenge on any day. Like, talking to you guys is actually my favorite part of streaming. But I also want to go fast in speedrunning, so it's ambitious. But I look forward to the challenge. I'm glad you're doing well, random dude. I definitely feel pretty good myself. I'm a little bit down on sleep, but mentally I am quite well. Gotta goat fast, exactly. Classic example of a slip that I probably will make at some point throughout my stream. Hello? Okay, cool. We got 2 masks, man. We're living large. No! Okay, we got it. Whew. We barely got the checkpoint in time. Holy shit. That was really scary. That would have been so bad. I thought my slide would have gotten it. But apparently it didn't, and thankfully we were able to recover. Dude, of course I do, Drago. You guys are the best. I kind of know what you mean, low-flying goat. Like, part of the reason I think why I enjoy speedrunning so much is because of being able to share it with you guys and just, like, have a blast. I think that really does make a big difference. Wouldn't the dino destroy it? It looked like his foot was about to go over the checkpoint and not break it. And I didn't want to take any chances, because if he didn't destroy it, it would have been really bad. It's okay, we didn't need those masks, Patrick. So it's all good. Oh, oops. My chat would automatically place the emotes, but I keep forgetting it doesn't do it anymore. What do you mean automatically place the emotes? But yeah, I definitely didn't want to find out right then and there, Rantons. It might be worth looking into later on, though, just to see. In case it happens again. That is a very interesting quirk, Storm. I've never seen anything quite like that. Like, I haven't seen the big dino really glitch itself out, ever. I'm sure it happens, though. Oh, shit. Okay, that works out. We'll just fly solo. We don't need Yoshi after all. Oh, I see. So it was kind of like an autofill sort of thing. Gotcha. Pez with the cutest emote in the channel currently. How goes things? It's okay, Yoshi comes back, Note Swift, I promise. He'll be back sooner than you know it. There he is. He's a trooper. I don't think he actually dies though in Aegapus Rex. It looks like whenever he gets hit, he just like runs off the screen. It's like he gets spooked and just runs away for some reason. What are the weird fish flop bandicoots? I don't know. There's like several different names that people have called them. I call them the imposters. Because they're basically just like silly little like magic card fish that spin like Crash does and kind of look like him. But they're not really like... I don't know if I really want to call them imposters because they're not even the same species. So I don't know. I like calling them imposters though because they're kind of wannabes. Actually, maybe wannabes is the name for them. Maybe that's what we should start calling them. Alright, that was a pretty solid relic time. I don't think this is going to be a best seg though because we did die in the gem route trying to get basically in the oh shit mode when we were trying to get that checkpoint. Fake Crash 2.0. Fish bandicoots. All solid options. Alright, cool. We got 2 masks. We got 2 masks for this level. That's good. I have a minute to save in doubleheader? Jeez. I must have like derped really hard in the bonus or something. Or like missed a box and went back to get it or something. Welcome back, Senna. I'm sorry to hear about your internet. But I'm glad it's back now. That is good news. Oops. Cool. Wannabe sounds like an Aussie creature. I mean, you don't know. It could be an Aussie creature. We think Cortex is responsible for all these guys, but you never know. You could be working with Ozzy. They could just be repurposed Magic Carps, though, because they do kind of flop around like Magic Carp does. Upon further thought, that might be another possible source. Oops. There we go. Okay. Like Australian Aussie. Okay. Maybe I am not sure. Maybe I'm not sure if we're talking about the same thing. I just assumed you were talking about Ozzy Osbourne. I don't think he's Australian. I'm pretty sure he's English. But I don't remember. I'm waiting for Engine to show up. Engine actually is totally fine in Crash 3. Like I usually don't have any problems. with engine in this game. I really don't have too many problems in Crash 2 either. It's like the very occasional issue. Oh, as Aussies, not Aussies. Okay, I got you now. I didn't know that they were. I didn't know that Australians were referred to as like OZZIES. Usually, it's like Aussies, as in like AUS. The more you know, though. Oh shit. There we go. I almost forgot to do the thing. Don't forget to do the thing, guys. Bum 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 bum. All right. So far, so good. It might just be one of those things where it's like it's slang that comes from like different parts of life. So it's probably not like wrong, but it's just something that like you do from growing up or something. It happens. Regardless, I like it.
My time is up. But yours soon will be too.
Another successful entropy fight. I was hoping if I did the tri-hex spam buttons that maybe I would get lucky and get the cutscene skip, but alas. But alas. Oh, hello. How long have I been running Crash 3? The game itself I've probably been running for about 7 months, but this category I'm fairly new to. So I think I've been running this category for like 2 months now? Maybe like 1.5, 2 months? So not very long. Still pretty new to the 105, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Oops. Like, 105 is such an interesting category because there's just so much happening. Like, there's just a million things on your mind and things to keep track of, and there's, you know, all the vehicles and just a lot of stuff to know. So, like, it's kind of an interesting corollary to Crash 2, where, like, Crash 2 is, like, harder to execute. But like across the board, I think it's a harder speed game, but 105 is like so hard to actually just do. You know, especially if you're not like super familiar with the game. What's up, Vulpix? How's it going? Okay, I was pretty sure he was, but I just wanted to make sure. I mean, your mom is from the generation where Ozzy Osbourne was, like, hot shit, you know? I definitely don't blame her for being a fan. I'm personally not a fan of, like, Ozzy Osbourne, because I don't really care for his music. And his reality show wasn't that much better either. But then again, I don't come from a time where, like, I have nostalgia for Ozzy Osbourne. Crazy Train predates me by a little while. Oh! Did you see that? I got owned by Momentum anyway, but I was, like, stuck in between the two crates there. There we go. For some reason there, I wasn't using the invisible wall to my advantage. That's okay, though. I was just stuck in between those two boxes, though. I've actually never seen that before. Unfortunately, we're not going to get third mask form, but that's okay. Oh, I have 2 minutes to save on this split. I must have gotten a gold at some point. Like, I figured out what I was doing or something. Okay, I just want to make sure that box broke. Because I can't see it. I'm gonna wait. Oh, it's okay, Vulpix. I hope you find your glasses soon, though. I know some people like cannot function without their glasses. Cool. Yeah, one of the ways I was like constantly dying in this level was like getting too greedy right there. I want to know if there's like I kind of want to look and see if there's a faster way to do that, because I feel like there is, but like maybe I was just too slow to actually do it. I can't see a thing without them. Yeah, a couple of my friends are the same way. Thankfully, I don't need glasses right now. But I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if I did start to need them for some reason. People's vision just sometimes just goes down. Like, my mom had the same thing where, like, she actually had really good vision up until her mid-20s, and then it just went... Don't really know why, but it just did. I'm right at that point now, so who knows. My vision might suffer the same fate. Hopefully not, though. Oh, crap. What's up, J Dubsky? You'll need them soon enough. I'll be ready. And it's okay, though. What's up, Telestone? How's it going? Pretty decent until mid-10. I was pretty decent until my mid-10s, you know? But yeah, I see what you mean there, Pez. Everything is super blurry. I mean, you can technically see, but you can't really tell, like, what you're seeing. Yeah, sometimes you do just have little chance, Coco. What the genetics give with one hand, they might take away with the other. It happens sometimes. Okay, this has been a really good Tomb Waiter. Like, that's actually a really solid Tomb Waiter. A substantial difference between the two eyes. I remember you mentioning that earlier, but I actually don't remember like how big the difference is between the two eyes. Yes, you can whisper me something mushy. I take zero issue with that. I just saw it now. Thank you. And I love you too. I think this Pez girl might like you. I think she might too, Drago. I've got a good feeling about that. But yeah, whoa! It definitely feels good to, finally get like a clean Tomb Waiter. Because it's been a long time since I've since I've actually had a Tomb Raider that was fairly clean. I mean, I did die in the bonus that one time. But that's okay. I'll take that among other issues that can happen in the level. There we go. Women can't get operated on the eyes before they get their first child. Wait, why? Because one of my friends got their eyes operated on to get, like, LASIK surgery. So, if there is a problem, I hope they knew about it beforehand. But if it's like a government regulation just because, then that's something different entirely. Yeah, the 2-minute save is definitely nice. Do you get a gem for hitting all the boxes? Indeed, J Dubsky. There's one gem in every level for finding and breaking all the boxes, and some levels have a second gem, which usually requires you to do something, you know, to go through a secret route in the level, which is generally harder than the main level, or you have a special requirement in the case of some levels, like in Crash 2, for example, in Turtle Woods, you get a gem for breaking 0 boxes rather than all of them. So, like, some levels have a second gem, but that requires you to do something different. But every level has a gem. Excuse me. Every level has a gem to, has a gem to break all the boxes. Pregnancy changes your cornea, so it's better to wait. Ah! Or get pregnant quickly. That's another way to do it. You just do it before it becomes a problem. I didn't know about that. That's actually interesting. So, when you say it changes your cornea, does it actually change, like, would you have to then get re-surgery? Or would it just, like, maybe mess with your vision a little bit? Oh, baby, Pez. Chris Lude. Alright, don't fall into the trap of running into that seagull, but thankfully the cycle actually worked out really well. Definitely your fave growing up? I'd say, like, Crash Warped has grown on me. It was, out of the original trilogy, this is the one that I played the least when I was a child, but I really enjoyed speedrunning it, like, the more and more I've gotten into it. So it comes at a very close second to my favorite, which is still Crash 2. That game's, like, always been my bread and butter, and I love it to death. But Crash 3 is really fun, and I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it for all of its quirks. No, it's okay. Like, it's actually very interesting that you say that. Cause like, it's good for girls to know. Like, if they're thinking about getting, like, vision surgery, to maybe wait until afterward, or if they decided they don't want kids, then full speed ahead. Okay, there we go. I was wondering if that cycle was going to be just right to where there was nothing I could do. But there was something I can do. Your eyes change during pregnancy, but they may return to normal after. Well, that's actually... yeah, that's actually not so bad then. Like, maybe during pregnancy it would kind of suck, but then, like, afterwards you're good. Pick up the Boobaga mask. I don't know why, but just, like, reading the word Boobaga just makes me chuckle. It does kind of sound like Boobaga, though, like, when he actually comes to life. But we'll never know, because even the creators of the game say it is just gibberish. That best egg, though. The doctor has spoken. Yo, what's going on, Omar? The hottest day in London so far. Yeah, another friend of mine, I don't think he lives in London, but he lives like in another part of England, was mentioning about how it was, that it was like 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really comfy weather. We haven't hit that consistently yet in my area, but we have had a couple of 70-degree days lately, and they can definitely stick around. Please? There we go. Oh, I got the boxes in the back, Storm. It's no problem. Indeed, I did get a new haircut. Oh, you are in fact studying to be a doctor. Right on, man. That's really cool, actually. I definitely trust your opinion, then. I did, Omar. I did. A very solid picture indeed. Sweet. There we go. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. I love that Doraemon emoji too, though, Omar. It's terrific. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. That was avoidable. I just, like, freaked out because if there's a stack of 4 boxes around TNTs, like, they have problems off-screening. So I wanted to try to blow them up, but instead of taking the slow way, but safe way, and just going up to the top of the stack instead, I decided to try to spin the bottom, and the TNT got me. That's okay, though. It's kind of a minor death, considering how much time we also have to save in this split. Yeah, you gotta have a strong stomach, Storm. That's for sure. It's funny, when I was a kid, like, I used to take it like a champ, like, whenever, like medical stuff happened, and, like, it just didn't really faze me, or, you know, like, operating room stuff, like, it didn't really make a difference to me, but, for some reason, nah, I wasn't gonna make it anyway, but for some reason, like, over the years, I've become, like, just a little bit more squeamish over time. I don't know what it is exactly, but I feel like over time I've gotten, like, a little bit more squeamish when it comes to medical stuff like that. That is also true, Whip. Like, of any profession to take seriously, medical professions, absolutely you are. Like, you're directly dealing with people's lives and well-being. Is certainly not a time to fuck around. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, we're good. We got 2 masks, so we probably were gonna be good anyway, but I just wanted to make sure. That was a really smooth, like, time trial. Unfortunately, it probably doesn't make up for the time that we lost our first visit into the level. But that's okay. It's still, overall, a very big net positive. As we can see. Future Frenzy. Yo, what's going on, Jordan? How are the runs going? My splits basically tell you how the runs are going, because this is my first run of the day, and it's looking really good so far. It ain't over yet. There's definitely still a lot more there's definitely still many opportunities to lose time, but ooh. Okay, we got it. But we are looking very good indeed. Then I wanted to be a firefighter, but hot fire is deadly. I thought you were gonna say that you were hot fire. You couldn't possibly put out. Rip sub 230? Nah, man, we are hella alive for sub 230. Current best possible time predicts that we could even get a 225. What's up, Axiomatic Anarchy? Oh yeah, exactly. I definitely like to talk about the runs as little as possible. But if somebody asks me a question about the run, I'm definitely going to answer. So I think that's totally fine. At the end of the day, we just gotta go one step at a time. Oh, oops. Well, we didn't get a 5-minute time save. We got a less than 3-minute time save that now means we are 5 minutes ahead of our PB, Freaky. Your name definitely is a mouthful, Axiomatic. But I'm glad I got it right. I do like it, though. This is a pretty sweet name. I shouldn't have done that. I should just keep the, Whoa! Oops. That's okay. Alright, well now I'm a little bit scared because I don't have my mask anymore, but that's okay. An axiom is an undeniable truth. Apparently anarchy is an automatically undeniable truth. Ah, I got a little scared. Axio works for shorthand? Sounds good. I can definitely get behind Axio. It could be Nemo. There's definitely still opportunities to mess it up. But one step at a time. Like there, I was a little bit conservative with my movement because I really just wanted to make sure I didn't get tagged. Oh crap. Like that, for example, where a double jump just didn't happen. That's okay, though. Aw, we couldn't get the top box. Can't always get what you want. Yeah, that was kind of clutch though, Storm, because I needed to spin because otherwise I figured I was gonna get killed by the little spaceship thingy. But we got lucky. Not so fast, Naynad. It ain't over yet. It ain't over till it's over. I could definitely lose 5 minutes at some point in this run. Make no mistake. There's a lot of hard levels coming up still. Hey, got the spin. Or the slide, rather. Bill's been telling me to do that slide off the final box for so long. What's the most expensive college textbook I ever had to purchase? think it was like a $200 plus book, I think. Because like only the university bookstore sold it. Like I could not find it anywhere else. Oh yeah, hot cocoa is long gone, Naynad. We won't have to worry about that level for this run. But we've got all of Warp 5, Area 51, Rings of Power. Oh jeez. I got stuck. I'm gonna wait. Area 51 and Rings of Power, I'm a little bit concerned about because those levels are very easy to lose a lot of time in. The other levels, I'm not too concerned about because it'll probably be fine. Like, most of the time losses in those levels are not that bad. If they do happen. Nice. $200 does not include shipping from America. Mm-hmm. Yeah, $200 textbooks are definitely a thing, Whip. I wish they weren't. But they are. Whoa, hello! How are you doing there, Mr. Nitro? There we go. Overall, not a bad Future Frenzy. Played some Mad ITG yesterday with Rob. Oh, how did that session go? It seems like it's been a while since you've played ITG with Rob. I don't know, maybe I'm just not on the up and up sometimes. All of my other textbooks have been 110, 120. Yeah, most textbooks that I've had to purchase, like usually their retail price was around like 110, 120, something like that. $200 textbooks are rare, but they do happen. The one time I use analog stick in all of Crash Bandicoot is right here in the playing levels. Nice! Sounds like it was an awesome session for you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I had like the set of my life in DDRA yesterday at round 1. It was incredible. I guess I could do this first. Yeah, I think I need to do that first. A lot easier to go around and get this box than it is to go out of my way. Oh, I see. Yeah, something like that seems very narrow and probably jacks up the price with. I'm sure it'll be very useful, but supply and demand, you know how those markets work. Hey, that barely best egg though. I'll take it. I will certainly take it. I wonder if that guy was like, get me out of here. He like doesn't want to work for Cortex anymore. Like, maybe he's unhappy about his pay. Oh no! That was a little sloppy. Ah, I see you remember the Gold Patrol, Axio. That emote looks very familiar indeed. I myself am not sucked to Big John, but I do watch Big John on a pretty regular basis. I can't... I can't kill him. There we go. What's up, Mr. Trottle, by the way? Hey, you never know. He probably does anything necessary to keep his henchmen, loyal to him. I don't think it would be beneath Cortex to do that sort of thing. That's like the worst feeling, Storm, is when you buy a book and then like for me, like I literally didn't learn anything from the book, like from most college textbooks I had. The main reason why like you would need a college textbook is to do the homework. That was my experience with it, at least. What's faster in the plane fights, mashing the button or hold the button? You can hold the fire button. You don't actually need to mash the button at all. In my splits, instead of engine, I wrote redacted. Engine, like once you get it down and once you know what he's gonna do and how to, and like once you practice it and get the muscle memory down, like engine suddenly becomes like one of the more fun parts in speedrun. Like I have a lot of fun personally with the engine boss fights, both in this game and in Crash 2. Got chicken nuggets for dinner? I actually had chicken tenders yesterday, Omar. Sometimes I just need some fried chicken. I've heard that PSTV is a little bit faster than PS2 FDS, Low Flying Goat, but I can't really confirm. That best egg, though. Yeah, that's kind of true, Mr. Truttle. Yeah, like for Crash Team Racing, for example, like the PSTV lags pretty badly. So like you would think that it would be faster to use PSTV because compared to NTSC because it's the PAL version of the game, but because it doesn't run very well. Then that basically negates it. Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure that group of boxes blew up because I have gotten 72 out of... Oh, jeez. I have gotten 72 out of 75 boxes before. And that is actually a disaster. What's the new vape flavor, by the way? Rip. It happens. There we go. Mango apricot yogurt. Ah. Some creamy fruit flavor. Creamy fruit flavor. I don't think a flute flavor would actually taste very good. I mean, vanilla is a good flavor. Like, it's vanilla and not very interesting, so to speak. But there is absolutely nothing wrong with vanilla. This is a bonus that I know can go a lot faster if I knew how to nitro jump. Unfortunately, I lack that knowledge. Someone's gonna need to drop it on me. It would be banned because of the innuendo. Or it would be banned because then somebody tried to eat a flute because they liked it. How's my weekend been? My weekend's been awesome. I went back to round 1 yesterday and had a great time. I mean, round 1 always is a great time, but it was really fun. It was like especially fun last time. Or this time, I guess I mean. He does have a very diverse roster of henchmen. You are right, Axio. He does not discriminate. Nice. The good old cover your ass disclaimer whip, exactly. You never know. Not true, Nemo, and that's kind of disrespectful to say in the middle of a run. And we didn't mess up there. So we good. We good indeed. No, that is very hazardous, Whip. I gotta give you a disclaimer. That is definitely a very hazardous thing to do with your cat. And please, nobody ever do that. I would be so sad. I would be so sad. As a cat enthusiast. Encouragement by anti-encouragement, Nemo. Hello? Okay, we can just do that then. You can eat pixie sticks. I'm okay with that. I will not have a problem if you eat pixie sticks, for the record. Round 1 is fantastic, Omar. Definitely worth a visit if you're ever around 1. Haha, get it? I'm sorry, I'll see myself out. Nemo gets disapproved live. Live and live in color, Nemo gets disapproved on twitch.tv/KRISMARQZ. You cheese ball. Glazed donuts? Hell yeah. Glazed donuts are amazing. That was like my jokey, that was like kind of like my joking radio voice. I feel like I've always wondered, like, getting into voice acting, or like, you know, if like that was something like maybe down the road I could do, would be like voice acting, or like, you know, some kind of like podcast or whatever. Like, I think it would be fun. Apparently I've got the voice for it. Try with a toaster. I mean, if you turn the toaster on, it could be like a space heater. So theoretically, there's nothing wrong with that if you use it as a space heater. Technically there is, but you know what I mean. No, I did not add that. I did not add that, Pez. YouTube channel called Smosh. I have never heard of a channel called Smosh, actually. Oops. Bum 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 ba ba da 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 bum 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 bum. In my country, they just drink. Well, cops drink here too. But donuts are the cops eating donuts thing is pretty outdated, I would say. Like, it's definitely not something that gets like perpetuated a ton anymore. But back in the day, certainly. Back in the day, that was certainly a thing. Yo, Loernius, what's up, dude? I don't exist in the gaming world anymore. What do you mean? Cops eat donuts here in the UK? I mean, everybody eats donuts here because they're really good. How's my day so far? It's pretty good, actually. I can't complain. I'm starting to wake up a little bit, which is good, because earlier this morning, when I first woke up, I was like, I just woke up like a zombie. But definitely waking up a bit now. Right on time, too, as a matter of fact. They closed the Krispy Kreme around where I live, Omar. I was so sad. Instead, they put a bank. Like, come on. Who needs another bank? And there's a lot of banks in my area. Banks are just not necessary right now. I mean, Dunkin' is also fantastic. Unfortunately, I did not have a mask, so I did not feel comfortable going for that. Money is better than donuts? Well, money can buy you donuts. So the bank does give you a way to afford a donut habit, should you have one. So I guess it all works out. A sandbox is the perfect place to hide your homework. Wait, why would you want to hide your homework, though? Presumably, you just want to turn it in. Oh, that was stupid. I should have double jumped. The main reason why that's annoying is because Gone Tomorrow, it's really nice to get third mask form through the first part of the level. And getting hit means I won't be able to do that. But that's okay. It's a Sims meme? Wait. Oh, the sandbox thing. Yeah, that totally went over my head. Indeed, it is, Sethel Dozer. I totally forgot what level I was going into. Anyone ever had a vodka jam donut? I never have, actually. Sounds interesting, though. Yeah. I have never touched a Sims game. Oh, shit. Gotta go back. That's okay, though. I'm gonna kill this guy, because I don't want to have him there when I backtrack. These guys are okay. There we go. Get drunk on donuts. I was gonna say, does it have that benefit to it? Because I don't necessarily want vodka taste in my donuts unless there's like a side benefit. Yo, I can't wait either, Dr. V. I am super excited. Kill this guy eventually. There we go. Nice job. A pink frosted sprinkle covered donut. I have. I do actually really like strawberry frosted donuts. Lately I've been getting chocolate just as something different, but normally like if I do find myself at Dunkin' Donuts or like some other kind of donut shop, I do have to try their strawberry frosted donuts. Oh, oops. Awesome. No hangover today? Nice. You did good there, Omar. I've been pretty lucky with hangovers. I misread that as a Pink Floyd sprinkle-covered donut. I mean, there could be a Pink Floyd sprinkle-covered donut. You could have like a Boston cream donut with a Dark Side of the Moon logo in it. Like a cream-filled or jelly-filled donut. It could happen. It's a Smosh Food Battle reference. Well, it was actually also... It was also a very good question, aside from that reference. Oops. The most eaten donuts in 5 minutes, that is dangerous, because I will just devour donuts in 5 minutes, and then about 30 minutes after that, I will be hating my life. With the when the donuts expand in your stomach, like they always do. They go down really easy, but they, once they're in your stomach, that's when they really do the damage. Could I eat a 12-pack box of Krispy Kreme? Probably not in one sitting, but could I eat it by myself? Absolutely. Oh, I was like in the middle of the freaking hitbox. Okay, we got the checkpoint. Oops, that didn't work. That did somehow. You have to eat it when the donuts are hot. I mean, yes, they're definitely better when they're hot. But you can always just put them in the microwave for like 5 seconds. If they do get cold. And then they're like 80% as good as when they're like super fresh. What's up, TJ Maxx, by the way? You probably would be sick afterwards, but you could get them down. And that's why I don't want to do a donut eating contest. Because it seems like a net negative if it's just going to make me sick. Fun for 5 minutes. Awful for hours afterwards. You've never had a donut? You really should at some point, Coco. It is a really tasty treat. Is there any place that has donuts in Japan? I'm sorry, Dr. V. We are full of bad influence when it comes to food options. Donuts, pizza, burgers, fried chicken. All the stuff that's not good for you, but you want anyway. I do know somebody who's never had pizza. That person definitely needs to be enlightened. That person definitely should be enlightened. What's going on, Ducks, by the way? How's it going? I'm sorry to hear you don't have donuts, man. You definitely should, though, if you are ever around donuts. Cheesecake is pretty awesome. That is a good point, Jordan. Another totally fine treat. What's up, Vicinal Moon, by the way? Powdered donuts are okay. I don't like them quite as much as regular donuts, like softer, like fluffy donuts, or like frosted donuts. But they are pretty sweet. I'm glad you're doing fine, Ducks. That's awesome, man. I'm definitely doing well here too. I live in France normally, and there's so many other choices of pastries. That's true. I feel like you're definitely well catered for when it comes to pastries in Europe. I'm gonna try to get all the boxes right away, and the reason why is because if I mess up getting the double ramp, I can try it again in the relic, and I still won't lose time. Otherwise, if I do it in time trial and I miss a box, then I have to restart trial, and I do not want that happening right now. That's all good, Ducks. If you want to lurk, that's totally fine. Or if you like to chat, that's totally fine too. Can I get in front of him? Can I do it? Can I do it? Barely. Got him. A donut shop called Arnold's. Interesting. There's a bakery around where I used to work that my parents grew up from the same area that is still around. It's not under the same ownership as it once was. Okay, cool. It's not under the same ownership that it once was, but it's still very, very good. Like, they make some excellent donuts. I kind of want to travel down there at some point and actually bring back some donuts from that bakery. It's called Rollins. It's absolutely delicious. Yo, Mullo, what's up, dude? How am I doing? I am pretty good, man. Finally starting to wake up. How are you doing? What's your favorite donut from Arnold's, by the way? Like, what's their best donut, in your opinion? Fill it up with hot chili sauce? Ugh. That doesn't belong anywhere near a donut. In my opinion. Alright, sounds good, Nemo. Oh, I was not paying attention for a second. We good now, though. Aw, just barely hit the rough. I got greedy there. Any plans for the week? Well, streaming for one. Definitely some streaming and speedrunning happening. As far as like other plans, like I'm probably going to be, well, with regard to streaming, I'm probably going to be switching back to Crash 2. Got to finish setting up the PS TV and get it stream ready, and then probably be heading back to Crash 2 to grind that a bit. There's definitely like some work I need to get done, like especially like I need to start preparing for the move, for example. So I just need to start like getting rid of some of the junk I have and figuring out what exactly I want to bring and what I don't. Like, even though I'm not going to actually be, even though it's a couple months out from when I'm actually going to have to do it, that it's good to start early and get it all taken care of so that way it's not like a last minute thing. Do you not want to hit the time stop boxes? Sometimes it's not necessary, Axio. Because even though it would help me get a faster in-game time for the relic, it's not actually necessary. And if I can avoid some time crates to do a faster route throughout the level, then that's actually the way I want to do it. Because if you otherwise, you might be going out of your way to hit unnecessary time crates, and that actually loses you time overall, which is the timer that you see in the bottom left-hand corner. I have gotten to Platinum Relic on that level before. And you can get, you know, but the only requirement that you need as far as the relic times go for each level is to, oh jeez. The only requirement is to get a gold relic. So we do the bare minimum of going out of our way to get time crates in order to get the gold relic, and then everything else is just go as fast as possible, like, in real time. But yeah, Platinum Relics are pretty hard on the bike levels and in the jet ski levels. Those are some of the hardest. Oh yeah, I need this plane. Haha. Got a little disoriented. That's okay. Not a big deal. Oh, it's okay. I'm doing pretty well. I'm finally starting to wake up though, which is good news. I was definitely feeling it when I first woke up this morning. Okay. One more plane. Ooh. That was cute. Nice. How much beer? I had 0 because I was driving to round 1. So I actually had 0 beers. I just didn't like get quite enough sleep, Omar. Definitely nothing alcohol induced. I just didn't quite get enough sleep. That's a pretty nice gold split, actually. Woke up the next morning with a haircut. That's exactly what happened. Somebody gave me a haircut while I was passed out. It's not actually what happened, though. Yo, what's up, Kay? And thank you for the host, by the way. I appreciate it. What better way to commemorate the gold split with the gold patrol? Well, I guess it's technically a rainbow split, but there's gold in that rainbow somewhere. One day, Axio. One day. No, I would be so upset if I woke up as a cue ball. Like, that would be so sad. Like, I love my hair so much. I could not pull off the cue ball look at all either. I just really couldn't. Thankfully, Pez loves my hair too, so she definitely doesn't have much of a reason for myself and for her. All right, get out of here, you bugger. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Get the plane, please. There we go. That was actually a pretty good relic, not gonna lie. Like, that felt really strong. Someone did that to you once and you had prom the next day. Ouch! Dude, was somebody jealous? Like, that's really awful timing. Oh, that was almost a best egg. Bum 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 bum. Area 51, let's do it. I like this level. It's just kind of scary. You just need to focus. Just need to focus and everything will be okay. Bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum bum ba da ba da bum 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 ba dum bum ba da bum ba da ba da bum 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 bum. My way of focusing, of course, is singing and being a goof. It's more fun that way. I can tell you that much. Nice. Gotta get out of the way. cool. Ba-bum, ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Ba-bum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. This guy's making me nervous. Oh my god, I'm in the rough. It's okay, we got past him. That was not terrible, what happened there. We just might have to be careful with this speed pad here. Nice. Whew, okay, we can breathe a little bit. We can breathe a little bit now. I do say that off-stream as well, Naynad. It is not just an on-stream sort of thing. Yo, we'll make a corpse. What's up, man? Indeed, it is a new haircut. It is indeed a new haircut. That's like a barely best egg. That's like part of a second, I'm pretty sure. Forgive me for concentrating a little bit extra, guys. I want to close this. Oops. Another Deddy coming to the UK? Nice. Where's it going? No! Oh no! Oh no! That box. Oh my god. That sucks. That sucks so much. That was such a bastard. Like, it just didn't break. I basically flew through the balloon, and it still didn't break. What's up, Roofla Pimp? Oh my god! This plane, that was such a troll! Yes, it is this game. That plane was such a troll. He's just like, nah, I'm gonna bump you off course. About that minute and 40 seconds you were expecting to save. Not happening anymore. That's so annoying. Not gonna lie. Like, it's not really gonna affect the run in general. But that one cheeky nitro. There we go. I'm having a great crash day, Leroy, still. And what's up, by the way? No, there's no way I would choke that hard on this level. I think we're still gonna save a little bit of time, but I was like, when I missed that crate, I was just like, because I was like, I wanted to just fucking like kill the end of this game and get like a 225, but that's not gonna happen anymore, unfortunately. Yo, what's up, Incognito Sister, as well? Thank you. This is definitely one hell of a run so far. I do appreciate it. Going to Sweden next week, was staying at Frida's. Oh, very cool. What's up, Cinnamon, as well? How are you doing? Then the plane knocked me off course too, which was the other dagger. But that's alright. That's still more time saved for next time. Sub 225 is probably not going to happen at this point. But a 227 is definitely possible. Yo, I agree, Omar. It is pretty amazing. Cool. Alright, so that's one item down. Now we just need to get the gem. All those Vohayos. Yeah, I mean, this game's almost 20 years old, and here we are. Having a grand old time. The Triceratops is cute, but it's a little angry. It would be a little cuter if it smiled more. But that's just my point of view. People tend to be cuter when they smile, though. Dat plat. Cool. This gem route I'm starting to get down a little bit better. It's like, come on, I just want to play. But then he just squishes you. That's like his idea of playing. Is just like squishing his play partner. I don't know how sustainable that is long term. You might not have a play partner for very long. That's my main criticism of the Dino's way of doing things. Oops. Whew, okay. We're outie. Oh, it's all good, Cinnamon. Welcome back. You are just in time, by the way. Why would you pick up Gen first without checkpoints and then do Death Abuse? The reason why is because I do the relics first so that way I can gain masks back. Because I didn't trust my ability to do that gem route without losing masks. Like, now I'm starting to get it down better, and I may want to do it differently, Nanad. But the reason why I did it originally was because of masks. Let us not forget Rusty Wallace and John the Yeti. Oh, Walrus, excuse me. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Alrighty, one more cycle. Wow. That's a big improvement.